Hey you guys, so today's topic is the do's and don'ts when dealing with guys. So let's get started. Okay, here are the don'ts of when you're in a relationship. Do not do anything that you don't feel comfortable doing, or you don't feel safe about it, or if you just have a bad feeling and it just doesn't feel right. If you are having that, or if you're having second thoughts about anything that you're doing with him, stop immediately. And if he doesn't understand that, and if he tries to, come on, do it, no problem, it's okay, you know he's not good for you and you need to break up with him. Because a good guy will respect you in your decision, and if you don't want to do something, then he should respect you and say, okay, we won't do that. So that's the don't. That's the, yeah. What? I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, anyways. But what you want to do is make sure that you have, and you want to make sure that you have good communication with him, so he understands where this is where you draw the line. You won't go past here. This is where you feel comfortable at. That's it. You know, if all you feel comfortable doing is just letting him kiss you on the cheek, then that's all he has to deal with, okay? And he needs to know that those are your boundaries. That's all that he can do. And make sure that you don't change yourself in any way, shape, or form to make a guy like you more. That is the worst thing to do, because then the guy doesn't really like you for you. He's liking you for this other person that you're making it seem like you are. And you're not going to feel good about yourself, and you're just gonna you're lying to yourself, and that's never good to do. Don't play dumb. Please don't play dumb. I mean, he might be in the same class as you, and try to act like, oh, I need help for this. Don't do that. Show that you are a boss and you got this stuff handled, okay? Another thing, hate to burst your bubble, you guys, but most of the relationships that you're gonna have in relationships that you're going to be having from elementary school, I don't know, depending how early you guys start, elementary school to high school, even maybe into college too, your relationships, they're not going to last. They're really not. I mean, yes, I understand those high school sweetheart, but that's very rare. So most likely, you're not gonna end up marrying the person you're dating. So really don't sweat it. Just have fun for what it is. Enjoy the moment. Enjoy what happened, what went on. And then you guys are probably going to break up in a couple months, but don't worry about it. Don't sweat the small stuff. Just let it go. I mean, yes, I understand it hurts and it sucks, but don't take it too much to heart, because it's going to happen anyways. It's inevitable. Really, it is. Just because you have a boyfriend doesn't mean that you should forget about your friends. That's not okay. That's kind of like, that's really bad on your part if you do that. I mean, don't get me wrong. Always, you want to spend time with him. I get it. And if you're dating at school, most of the, that's where you can actually see each other a lot. So you want to hang out with him, but really don't neglect your friends, because they were there before you had him, and they will be there when you guys break up. So if you leave all your friends behind and just go spend time with him, and then you guys break up and you're trying to go back to your friends, they're not going to be there. So make sure you try to balance out that time with your guy and your friends. Having a boyfriend should definitely not be your main goal. They're not that great, honestly. They're really immature. They're really not great. Like, if you think about it, like, there's really nothing special about them. There's nothing really. It's just mostly for fun. I see it as just have fun for what it is. When you pick a guy, you really want him to accept you for you. Like, let's say, for example, if you came to school with no makeup, just sweats, hair up, looking just like a hot mess, he better treat you the same as if you were to wear all this makeup with a ball gown and looking like beautiful princess. That's what you really want, and that's very hard to kind of find. I get that, but if you can find that guy, then get him. Of course, don't force yourself on him, but, you know, try to, you know, be like, hey, appearances aren't everything. And I know a lot of you might not understand that, and that's something that just kind of, it definitely does come with age, I feel. I mean, but I feel like I'm kind of an old soul, so I kind of catch on to things a lot quicker than most kids my age, so I don't know. But I realize that really, it doesn't matter what the person looks like. It really doesn't. I know that might sound a little weird and stuff, but you really want to like someone for who they are as a person. And I understand how cheesy this sounds, but it is very true. I promise you. It is so important that you like someone for who they are, because if you just like someone for their looks, yeah, they might be really good looking and all, but they might be a bad person, and they might not be good at having conversations, and they might not be good, like they might not be caring for you, and you want someone who's caring, who's funny, you can laugh with them, be crazy with them, be goofy with them, you know, you don't just want a pretty face. And just know, if you do something with a guy that you really regret and you really wish you didn't do it, you need to forgive yourself, because everybody makes mistakes. Everybody has those days. Everybody knows what I'm talking about. No. But on a serious note, forgive yourself. Really forgive yourself. Nobody's perfect. We all make mistakes. We're all going to do stupid things. So if you have done something with a guy that you're not most proud about, forgive yourself. But just make sure next time to be much more careful. And let's say if you do something with a guy and it gets out, or something, you get pregnant or whatever, please make sure that you go to an adult for help. Not one of your friends, because no, don't go to your friends. Go to an adult that you trust. It can be a teacher, your counselor, your mom, your aunt, your uncle, just anyone who you really trust. You're going to want to tell them that, hey, listen, I did this, and this is getting really out of hand, and it's affecting me at school. Or we need to go to either a clinic, or hey, I'm keeping this. Or I'm putting this baby up for adoption. Whatever you want to do when you get pregnant, that's your choice. So please talk to an adult if anything bad happens. Anyways, thank you guys so much for whopping. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope this helped you. And have a wonderful day, have a wonderful life, and all that good stuff. And bye!